Hello everyone, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we will see how we can install Microsoft SQL Server into our system. To do that, open up browser and type Microsoft SQL Server. From the result, click on the first link which will redirect to you Microsoft website. In our course, we are going to use Express Edition. So click on download now for the Express and it will start downloading a file. Once the file is downloaded, go to the destination and double click on that file. It will give us option to choose different Express edition, from which we are going to choose custom one. We can set a destination of the installation file, but as of now keep it as it is and click on install. It will start downloading install package. Once the package is installed, we will be redirected to this wizard. From this wizard, we need to choose the first option, that new SQL standalone instance we need to install. Clicking on that, it will start showing a new wizard to install SQL Server. Once we will be prompted to this wizard, check on accepting license and click next. We don't want to update anything, so keep as it is and click on next. Here it will check all the file status. We'll get some of the warnings for some files. As of now, we can ignore this and click on next. We don't want to use Azure SQL, so just uncheck it and click on next. Check everything and click on next. It will give us option to customize the instance name, but as of now keep as it is and click on next. In this wizard it will show us ports, but we don't want to change it. Click on next. Click on next on this wizard as well. Now in server configuration, we make sure we need to use mix mode so that we can use our own password. Type down the password for the mix mode. Please remember this password, as this password we are going to use in the future to communicate with the database. After entering the password and the confirm password, click on next. Now the server installation gets started. It will show you a progress of installation status. Once the installation gets completed, it will show you all the files are successfully installed, and we can close this wizard. We can also close another wizard. Now let's go in start menu and check whether our SQL server is installed or not. So the SQL server is installed, but in order to communicate with the database, we also need SQL Server Management Studio. So let's see how we can install SQL Server Management Studio. Open up your browser and type down SQL Server Management Studio. It will redirect you to the Microsoft website and you can click on this link which will download a file. Once the file is downloaded, we can go to the destination and double click on the file. It will take some time. It will open up a wizard from where we can install Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Keep as it is and install. Now we can see the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio is being installed into our system. Once it is installed, we'll be prompted with the setup completed. We can close it. Now let's go to the start menu and type down SQL Server, and we can see we have SQL Server Management Studio. Let's click on it and we can see whether our installation is successful or not. It will prompt you a wizard where we have to log in, and as we have set up the mix mode, we need to choose the SQL Server authentication, and the default login username is SA and the password we need to enter which we had entered while the installation. Click the checkbox to remember the password and click on connect. So it is successfully connected and now we can play with the database. In next video we will see how we can install Visual Studio into our system.